Why do we say we want nice people, then chase the ones who hurt us? Many people say they want a kind, loyal, emotionally available partner. Yet some repeatedly find themselves attracted to people who are unpredictable, emotionally unavailable, or even toxic. Why does this happen? Is kindness unattractive, or are we confusing excitement with love? Let's explore the psychology behind attraction, relationships, and choosing healthier partners. You're listening to Emotional Intelligence Developer. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest relationship debates. Why do some people say they want someone who's kind, respectful, loyal, emotionally available, then end up choosing someone who lies, disappears, plays games, creates drama, or constantly breaks their heart? You've probably heard people say, "Nice guys finish last," or "She's always dating bad boys." But is that really what's happening? Or have we misunderstood attraction? Let's talk about it. 1. Attraction isn't the same as compatibility. This is where many people get confused. Just because someone gives you butterflies doesn't mean they're good for you. Butterflies can come from uncertainty, excitement, risk, even anxiety. Movies have taught us that love should feel intense. But intensity isn't always love. Sometimes it's emotional instability. Real compatibility often feels calmer, safer, more predictable. And because it's calmer, some people mistake it for being boring. 2. Being nice isn't the problem. Let's clear something up. Being kind doesn't make someone unattractive. Being respectful doesn't make someone boring. Being emotionally available doesn't make someone weak. The problem is when kindness becomes people-pleasing. Some people spend the entire relationship trying to earn love. They never express what they want. They avoid difficult conversations. They agree with everything. They have no boundaries. That's not confidence. That's fear of rejection. Healthy people are kind. But they also have standards. They know when to say no. And they don't sacrifice themselves just to be liked. 3. Toxic people often look confident. This is where many people get caught. Some toxic people appear incredibly attractive in the beginning. They're confident, bold, funny, charming. They know exactly what to say. They make you feel special. But confidence and emotional maturity are not the same thing. Someone can walk into a room and own everyone's attention, and still be a terrible partner. Charisma can attract you. Character is what keeps a relationship healthy. Don't confuse the two. 4. Chaos can feel like chemistry. Have you ever noticed that some relationships feel like an emotional roller coaster? One day they're affectionate. The next day they're distant. They ignore your messages. Then suddenly they tell you they miss you. That unpredictability can become addictive. Your brain starts chasing the next emotional high. Some people mistake that emotional roller coaster for passion. But ask yourself, do you feel peaceful? Or do you feel anxious? Love shouldn't constantly leave you wondering where you stand. 5. Sometimes we choose what's familiar. This can be difficult to hear. If you grew up around criticism, emotional distance, constant arguments, or unpredictable affection, your brain may start believing that's what relationships are supposed to feel like. Not because it's healthy, because it's familiar. That's why some people repeatedly choose partners who treat them badly. Not because they enjoy suffering, because their brain recognizes the pattern. Healing often means learning that healthy love can feel unfamiliar at first. 6. Stop asking why they chose that person. Instead, ask what need that relationship was meeting. Were they looking for excitement? Validation? Someone to rescue? Someone to fix? Were they afraid of being alone? Were they confusing confidence with emotional security? People rarely choose relationships randomly. There is usually an emotional reason underneath. Understanding that reason is far more useful than simply blaming people for their choices. 7. Confidence is attractive. Arrogance isn't. There's another misunderstanding. People often think the opposite of a nice person is a bad boy. It isn't. The opposite of insecurity is confidence, not cruelty. Healthy confidence looks different. It means speaking honestly, keeping your word, respecting yourself, respecting other people, having boundaries, taking responsibility, remaining calm under pressure. Those qualities are attractive, not because they're toxic, because they create trust. 8. Don't try to become someone you're not. Some people hear these conversations and think, so I need to become colder. I should stop caring. I should play games. No. Playing games might get attention, but attention isn't the same as respect. If becoming attractive requires becoming dishonest, manipulative, or emotionally unavailable, you're attracting people for the wrong reasons. The goal isn't to become harder to love. It's to become healthier to love. 9. Look beyond the spark. The next time you meet someone you're attracted to, ask yourself a few questions. Do I feel safe around this person? Do they respect my boundaries? Can we solve disagreements without insulting each other? Do I trust them? Do they bring peace into my life? Or constant confusion? Because chemistry might start a relationship, but character determines whether it survives. 10. A final message. Maybe we've been asking the wrong question all along. Instead of asking, why do people choose bad boys? Or, why do nice guys finish last? Ask something better. What qualities actually build a lasting relationship? Kindness, confidence, honesty, respect, emotional maturity, accountability. Those aren't exciting because they're dramatic. They're valuable because they last. The strongest relationships usually aren't built on emotional chaos. They're built on emotional safety. So don't spend your life trying to become the person everyone chases. Become the person someone can trust. Because in the end, excitement might start a relationship, but character is what keeps two people together when the excitement fades. Real love isn't found in emotional games. It's built through emotional maturity.